Okay, we are live. Coming to you tonight. This is James Buchanan. I got Vanessa with us tonight. I got Darius with us tonight. This is Thursday, May 29th, 2014. Man, what an amazing year this has been for me so far. 2014 has only brought bigger and better things uh, to me and the business, constantly trying to go in new directions, new ways to go. Be learning things, guys. Constantly implementing new things, and trying to better my business, better myself. There's a lot of information I want to cover tonight, and then I'm going to turn it over to Darius, and then we're going to turn it over to Vanessa for a little while, and she's going to be talking about some branding and some other things. Guys, I've noticed in the group there's some comments made about as far as issuing refunds, and you get what you put into this business. And guys, I just want to let you know, uh, it's not about what you're putting into this business. First off, when you join Infinity Downline, your membership, when you made that payment, you actually purchased a product. So as soon as that payment was made, the products become available to you immediately. So that means you purchase that product and or service for the next 30 days. It's bought and paid for. That product is the audio and video software and business training that's there in your back office. Okay, that is the actual product. The moment that payment was made, that become available to you. So that means that was bought and paid for the next 30 days. I know there's a lot of people in the group that doesn't even know that's there in your back office, have not even went through that. Guys, there's hundreds of hours of anything from Microsoft Office to Facebook, to Photoshop to Squidoo to I mean, there is so much information there, guys, that you can use. There's a whole series on affiliate marketing. There's so much information there that is part of your Infinity Downline membership. That is the product. That what was basically what you purchased by joining Infinity Downline. Now, with that being said, there are several ways to market the business. I market the business as it's a business opportunity for simply $25 that you can make money. I mean, you can market this business as the software and business training from that standpoint. There are a million different ways to promote Infinity Downline. And, however you want to try to promote, the business, that's totally up to you. Like I said, I went about promoting the business as for simply $25, you have the ability to generate an income. That income can be daily. It is a residual income that's month after month as long as someone stays a member. Excuse me, guys. That is, income coming in every month. Another thing I want to go over is the numbers of the business. Guys, when I had my fabrication business, I would make 100 phone calls, 100 emails, and talk to 100 different boat manufacturers, okay? Out of those 100 boat manufacturers, I believe I got 5 interested in us, as a company. So out of this 5 that were interested in us as a company to do business with, I had 1 boat manufacturer that actually signed a contract with us. So I want you to realize the numbers. It doesn't matter what business you're in. I've said this in other hangouts. I've said it in other training videos. You're going to have to send out 100 videos. In other words, contact and get back to 100 prospects to get 20 interested to maybe sign 3 to 5 people out of those 100. It is a numbers thing. So, and that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what business it is. Robert Kiyosaki says he makes, 100 business calls. In other words, he looks at 100 business deals to maybe put in maybe 10 to 15 bids to actually make one real estate purchase. It's a numbers thing, guy. So if you're not doing the numbers, if you're not sending out and contacting 100 people to get those 20 that are truly interested, to get to 3 to 5 people to sign up, it is a number thing. And I want to let you guys know that, when I first started network marketing, I was involved with another company called Explosial. Guys, their memberships in Explosial was $59 for the gold membership and $100 for the platinum membership. So to be a platinum member, you also had to be a gold member. So that was $159 plus Explosial charged you a $24.95 a month administration fee, okay, on top of your membership. So we're basically looking at, $175. Guys, the first 2 months in network marketing, I did not make a single dime, okay, a single dime. Like I said, Explosial was $159. I invested $159. So look at it this way. Infinity is simply $25. For what I spent for 1 month of Explosial, would have paid Infinity membership for 6 whole months. Okay? That was one of the things I was looking at when I first got into this industry, was the price, the product that is offered. How easy is it for other people to get into and to duplicate? Okay, guys, for $159, $175, people want to look you face-to-face, eye-to-eye for that kind of money. It is not really an online business. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are actually people that are being successful and making money with Explosial, but it's more of a group setting, face-to-face type business, okay? And that was the reason why I joined Infinity Downline. It was simply $25. There's an actual good product for the money that you're getting, and you can learn something from, okay? And it's easy to duplicate. So that was the main reason why I got with Infinity Downline. And like I said, guys, those first 2 months, I did not make a single dime. I did not. I actually paid my membership, and it was 2 whole weeks, I believe, after joining before I even started promoting. Guys, when I started promoting Infinity Downline that very first week, I believe I had 7 people sign that very first week. And, ever since then, I've continually to sign people and just grow the business. It's a business. Everyone starts at the same level, and you have to take that, your business and grow it. It's just like anything. It could be my fabrication business, Infinity now. It doesn't matter what business it is. Wake up now. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. You have to start, start small, and you just keep expanding, and you keep getting bigger and grow your business. That's how it works. Guys, I want to let you know, when we had the fabrication business, we actually went to Miami, Florida, to see a boat manufacturer. He had a customer to talk about us building a trailer for this customer. Guys, we spent, just to go down for, I believe it was 3 days, we spent over $2,500 in expenses just to go down, just to meet this guy. He was a sheik from Saudi Arabia, and talk about what they wanted in the trailer. So I mean, we was out of pocket $2,500 just to go talk to him. Okay, we ended up getting the trailer, getting the contract on it, and that was in February. We went down to the Miami Boat Show, and it ended up taking them, I believe, 6 months before we actually started work. We had all the paperwork signed on it, and we actually got a down payment to start the fabrication work on the trailer. Guys, I want you to know that any business out there, you're investing thousands of dollars in startup costs to start a business. Okay, I can't even tell you the money that we had invested in our fabrication business. I mean, we started in a hole just to get started. Guys, Infinity Downline is $25. That works out to $6.25 a week, or 82 cents a day. The guys, one of the main reasons why I'm so successful with Infinity Downline is I show people value for the money. Okay, it's simply 82 cents a day. That's less than a cost of a soda. Okay, so if you think about that, I can do without a soda a day to be a member of Infinity Downline and able to make money. I mean, it's that simple. Guys, it's one of the simplest businesses to do. It's very easy to duplicate. People want to complicate it so badly, and it's one of the simplest things to do in the world. Um, I've noticed some of you. I want to talk about this topic too. I got my notes here, kind of going over everything that I got here. You know, some of you are saying, you know, you might have been a member a month already, maybe a month and a half, and you know, you might not have signed a single person. Guys, I want to let you know that I have a few members on my downline right now that are in this group right now that have been a member of Infinity Downline for 6 months and not signed a single person. They feel as, you know, this is such a minimal cost. You know, these people have a full-time job. They said they wanted to ease into the business, start working on it gradually, and they have no problem with the $25 membership a month. And, you know, they have been members for 6 months. So I want you to understand, guys, I started this back in September. It was actually the end of August when I got with Infinity Downline. I actually started network marketing. I believe that was in July. And so when I started with Infinity Downline, guys, I want you to realize I've sent out thousands of videos to people already, guys, within these past 8 months. I'm talking thousands. Okay, and it amazes me that people that I sent videos to 6 months ago will contact me and go, okay, I'm tired of watching you, I'm ready to join now. So, guys, I want you to realize this. When you're making the comments in the group saying, you know, that you're having trouble with people not believing you, you have to realize this. You have to look at it from, you know, an outside standpoint. I want you to realize when you're posting something on Facebook, people are not going to believe it. You know why they're not going to believe it? Because they've not seen you make a track record of it. Okay? If you make one business post and then don't say something until 2 weeks later, they're going to think, oh, their Facebook got hacked. Okay? I haven't heard anything about this for 2 whole weeks except once. Okay? So you have to understand where people are coming from with that. You have to be posting about your business each and every day, 7 days a week, week after week, month after month, for people to understand that, hey, this is what you're doing, this is real. Guys, if you're not doing that, you're just not going to be believable. And that is one of the things, my key things, when I tell you, you know, change your cover photo, change your profile picture. In your employment, list Infinity Downline as your employer. I mean, let people know that this is truly what you're doing, that your Facebook didn't get hacked. Okay? You have to be believable for people to join you. People don't join companies. They don't join opportunities. They join people. Excuse me, guys. So, with that being said, if you're not believable as a person, then nobody's going to join you, plain and simple. And I want you to realize that people will watch you for months to see if this is truly a legitimate business. They want to see that this wasn't just a fluke. This wasn't just a fly-by-night, oh, look what I'm doing this week, and then, oh, I give it up. So you have to understand where the outside perspective is. You know, if people see you post one week, and then you don't say anything else about it, you're not believable. They think your Facebook got hacked. They think it was a fly-by-night thing. Guys, people, I'm getting comments on posts I made last November on promoted posts. Okay, what is that, 7 months ago? 7 months ago of people watching me for 7 months and thinking, hey, you know, this guy's for real. He posts about this every day, day after day, week after week, month after month. You know, you know, he's taking this serious. So I'm going to join this guy because he's serious about what he's doing. And guys, that's the way you have to look at it. If you make one little single post and you don't say something for a couple of days or a week, that's not taking it serious. People's not going to take you serious. So I just want you to know that I've got members of my personal team that have been members for 6 months and not signed a single person. Okay? Yeah, they have jobs. You know, everybody out there has had a job that they were dependent on income from one time. Guys, I quit my job when I got into network marketing because I wanted to dedicate, you know, full time to this and make it work. That was my goal. That was the attitude that I had. You know, I'm going to make this work. And guys, I have. You know, I've got income coming in enough to take care of my bills, do what I need to do. You know, I don't have to punch a time clock. I don't have to go work for someone else. And you know, it's all about this business, all about time allocation. That's the reason why I tell you guys, you know, make a script, make things that you can do ahead of time that's going to save you time. You know, sending people videos. 99% of all the questions asked are answered in the compensation video, the Peter Wolfen video. Well, who is the company? Who owns the company? How much is it a month? You know, how much is this member? Are there any other fees? Everything is answered in the 3 videos right there. There's the $20,000 proof video, the Peter Wolfen intro to Infinity Downline. He gives a background on the company. He is the owner of the company, multiplex system. He tells you everything about that. You know, there's actual product video there in the group that tells exactly what the products that is, you know, that is the actual product. The audio and video library there that has the hundreds of hours on, you know, software and business training. And like I said, that goes from anywhere from like affiliate marketing to just giving you basic business strategies and you know, business training there that is very helpful. Guys, I have sat and went through, you know, a lot of hours of it. I've not even completed looking at everything that is there in the 8 months I've been a member. That's how much information is there, guys. So it's an actual product that is a sellable product, but, you know, I don't sell that product. I don't promote the actual product. I promote the opportunity as you can make money, you know, simply from $25. And, guys, there are numerous people that spend hundreds and thousands of dollars to start a business that never see a return on that. And that's another beautiful thing about Infinity Downline. Your very first person, you've already got your money back. You've already got your $25 back, so you are a member of Infinity for free. Why would you ever quit? It just doesn't make good business sense to me. If you're not putting money out in a business and you got a profit, it only makes good business sense to stay in business. And like I told you guys, I don't care if you sign just 2 people or 3 people. That to me is a success because you are profiting money. You are making money, okay? And you have to look at it in that aspect. You know, there is no such thing as instant success. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen in a day. It doesn't happen in a week. Sometimes it doesn't happen in months. You know, it's all dependent on the person. Each individual person, their goals that they set and what they are trying to achieve. Okay? My goal is, hey, I want a steady residual income of at least $3,000 a month. Okay, guys, I can go back and show you my proof. You know, my very first month, I believe, when Vanessa was like $75 that first month, somewhere around there. It's right around like $500. So that's what I made for the whole month was $500. And guys, you have to understand your friends and family are going to be the first people to tell you that you're never going to make it. You know, this is a scam. This is a joke. You know, don't do this. Guys, I had friends of mine laughing at me my first month. We're going, oh, well, are you rich yet? No, but I did make, you know, $500. I'm not rich yet, but I did make money. Guys, as the months went on, over the months, you know what? Those people aren't laughing anymore because they see all the money that I'm making. You know, it was a joke at first. Now, 8 months later, it's not a joke. It's, I want to join you. Okay, so you have to look at it that way too. And another thing about you know, about that is, guys, if you're not comfortable promoting the business on your personal Facebook page, it takes less than 5 minutes to make another Facebook account. That plain and that simple. Make a Facebook account strictly for business. Courtney had, I believe, over 12 different Facebook accounts. I mean, it takes less than 5 minutes to make a Facebook account. But like any Facebook account, you have to start building friends. You have to get friends on your friends list. You have to put up pictures. You have to do everything like you would normally do on a personal Facebook account. And it takes time to do that, guys. So, I mean, if you're not comfortable promoting on your personal Facebook page, simply make another one. It's not that big of a deal. Guys, you cannot let excuses run your life and rule your life. You know, you can either make money or you can make excuses. You can't do both. You can't sit back and make an excuse as to why you can't do something instead of making money. You know, all your effort, all your productivity, your time should be going into the business. Okay, and if you do that, you're going to be successful with the business. And there's a couple of ways that I do that. It seems like every network marketing company out there is using the same technique, you know, and that is promoting a post. I see literally hundreds of sponsored posts on Facebook a day from different companies. You know, they're all using the same technique. They're all putting a money picture up there. They're all putting, you know, a picture of a Benz or you know, a nice big house, so on and so forth, and they're tagging people in it. Contact me, you know, I will send the information to you in a private. Everybody is using the same technique on Facebook. You know why they're using that same technique? Because it produces results. Guys, if you're not promoting a post, you're not getting yourself out into a new audience every day. You're not going to get sign-ups. If you have 200 people on your friends list, and you've already been a member 3 weeks, guess what? By that time, in 3 weeks' time, if you don't have anyone interested in those 200 friends, you're already preaching to the choir. So that means if you're not getting yourself in front of new people, your business is just going to stall. It's not going to go anywhere. Excuse me, guys. But you need to be getting yourself out in front of new people. And the key to doing that is making a simple 2-minute YouTube video, promote and post on Facebook, be on Twitter, be on Instagram. You have to be out there, yourself getting seen in front of new people for your business to thrive. And that doesn't matter if it's Infinity Downline, my fabrication business. It doesn't matter. That's any business out there. Guys, if I didn't promote the fabrication business or call people or email people, or they wouldn't even know we exist. That is the exact same thing.
Okay, I'm be honest. I didn't know they existed, and I lived in the same town until we met. I didn't know your company had existed.
See, I mean, exactly so. So I think I'm going to go ahead and turn this over to Darius. You know, give us a little background on what you're doing. I just want to say that, hey, you know, you have been a tremendous leader since you got into the group. You know, you're explaining to people exactly, you know, what to do, how to go about doing it, and it's basically everything that I'm trying to do by making videos to show people. But I'm going to turn it over to you, Darius, and just give us, what are you doing to be? How are you signing so many people?
I appreciate it, James. Um, yeah, I mean, before Infinity Downline, I was in MCA. MCA is similar to it, but I wanted residual income as well. And I was just on YouTube. You know, everyone thinks something's a scam or they want to look up a business. The first thing they do is they go to Google or they go to YouTube and type in Infinity Downline scam or Infinity Downline leaders. And I ran into you, and as soon as I saw your video, I watched maybe a minute and a half, and I saw how successful you were. So that's when I emailed you on Facebook and joined your group, because the group I was in before, it offered no help. Like, I signed up, my sponsor basically had to learn the promote link, how to make my PayPal account, business account, how to promote, teach everyone just to simply do.
Right.
There's numerous ways to promote. You can go to Google Alerts. You go to Google, type in that. It'll be the first link, and once you click on the first link, it'll ask search query, and it's basically what people type into Google. So, for instance, I type in "make money from home," and it's going to ask you result type. I click on discussions, language, obviously English, region, worldwide, because as long as they have PayPal, they could join. It's going to ask you how often. Type in "as it happens." So as soon as someone clicks types in "make money from home," I immediately get an email sent to my account. As soon as you're the first person to talk to that person, so why not send them a message about the opportunity of Infinity Downline? But make sure if you do that using like a Google email account or any type of email account that you don't mind using, because you're going to get thousands and thousands of messages a day, and that's all possible leads that you can get. Facebook, I do on Facebook as well. Like James said, make it simple. Post a money picture with your name in it or something like that, or something similar. And once you do that, you don't want to do anything too complicated. You don't want to be too opinionated, because if you say, the business is, or whatever like that, you just want to spark people's inbox. And once they get in your inbox, then that's when you go from there. Like he said before, like I know people send YouTube videos to people. I personally made a website that basically, you don't have to do it. I made a website that explains the company with Peter Wolfen and proof videos, and explains the company in detail like that. So basically, they can just go there, and it answers all their questions. I have text messages that I wrote in the website that explains the company as well. And once you do that, more than likely they'll say they want to do more research, or they'll come back to you later. But trust me, they'll come back. And following up with people is very important. That's one of the mistakes I made. I would just show people my website, and then later on I was like, what happened to these people? Why is no one signing up? Well, you're not following up with people. And when they do send you a message, you want to be human with them. You don't just want to throw your link in their face, or just be like, oh yeah, this is what I do or whatever. Start a conversation with them. Like, people I target military, and once I target them and spark their interest, they're gonna be like, oh, I see you're in the Air Force. Yeah, I was in the Air Force too. Got out the military, I joined this company, and this is what the company entails, and just go from there. People don't want to be bought. They wanna buy into you. That's why you have to brand yourself online, and you have to try to get them to join you for you, because they could join James, they could join Otis, they can join Courtney, Vanessa, whoever, and other people. Now, there's other places you can market it, such as Backpage, which is just like Craigslist. 'Cause that's what I'm doing now, because I'm in Facebook jail because I was tagging too many people. in my posts, and once they do that, they'll click you as marked as spam, and once they do that, you can't do anything. So I'm in Facebook jail, so I can't even promote on my page. I can't tag anybody. So what I do is,
Yeah.
name is Craigslist, but back page, you do the same thing as James said in the training videos that he has, and you can do clickable links. Now Craigslist, you can't do clickable links anymore because of the new rules and regulations
Well,
they
they still,
have.
I believe they still, right. I think they still got it up in a couple of sections, but they actually took it out of. I mean, basically, Craigslist does not like network marketing. I mean, they're not making it network marketing friendly. So they're going to make it tough on network marketers not to have their advertisements up there, promoting their business. Now there is a couple of sections. I did have to find that video, and it was talking about there still is a couple of sections you can put the clickable ad up. But as far as posting in services or or businesses, they're not letting you do that. So sorry to interrupt. Go ahead, Darius.
That's fine. Also, if you're friends with celebrities, like I like Tyrese Gibson. Like I liked his Facebook page. He has I already know he has 14.3 million people. And when he posts a comment, when he posts like a status update or anything like that, any type of video or motivational videos that he does, there's millions and millions of people commenting. So why not put your status onto his comment post? Want to make money from home? Are you a single mom? Because kids are gonna watch that and they want to stay at home moms. So why not click on that? And also for offline marketing, um, I'm on vacation right now in Las Vegas. Even if that person doesn't want it, I was like, oh, this is fake, whatever, and just throws it. Well, it's still on the ground, so someone's gonna pick it up. Someone's gonna contact you. Like James said, it's a numbers game. Or you can do flyers, sticky notes with your name and info on it. Anything. It's just you have to be creative with it. I know Otis, McDonald's, and giving people free cheeseburgers and everything just to hear them talk.
Yeah. He would say, here, let me buy you a cheeseburger. If you'll just let me let me tell you about a business opportunity that I'm involved with. And little simple things like that work. And like I tell people, quit thinking outside of the box, quit thinking in the box. Just get rid of the box altogether. The more the more creative you can be, the more original you can be and make yourself stand out in front of others, the more successful you're going to be. You're making yourself stand out in front of, just like Darius said, thousands of other people. Why would somebody want to join you when you've said business once in 2 weeks versus this guy over here who says something about the business 7 or 8 times a day? And I'm gonna join this guy because it looks like to me he takes it serious. It looks like he knows what he's doing. It looks like he's going in the right direction that I want to go. So you have to look at it in that sense. If you're not getting yourself in that direction, putting yourself out there in that type of format, like I said, people are not going to take you serious. People didn't take me serious at first. They thought my Facebook got hacked. They thought it was a scam. They thought, well, this can't be legit if James Buchanan is doing it. I mean, people know what type of person I am. So You know, it took several months of me posting every day after day, week after week, month after month, for people to realize that, hey, this guy is serious. This is what he's doing. And then they look at you in a totally different light because they're like, wow, you know, this maybe this is something I should really look at. Sorry guys, I'm starting to come down with a bad cold again. Changing weather, it's been
Crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. I mean, it's been down cold the past couple of nights, and then it's back up into the 80s. So
It doesn't help that our son is sick either.
yeah, that gets passed around in between the kids and but Darius, I mean, God, you said you shared some useful information. I mean, I just learned something off of you. You know, and that's the whole reason why you know, I love doing these is because you want to constantly be learning, not only me, from Darius, from other people in the industry that are successful. Like, guys, like I said, if you're not watching Robert Kiyosaki videos and Eric War videos and excuse me, other successful people in the industry, then I mean you have to be learning something new every day. Guys, I'm still doing it 8 months later. So Vanessa, I'm gonna let you jump in there because yeah, I'm just coughing way too damn much to talk at the moment.
Okay. One thing I want to cover is welcoming people into the group. I am sorry, but that group is a team, and it is like a family. It is your Infinity family. They are there to help you and support you. I know Darius gets in there and welcomes every person that has been welcomed in there. If it takes you 2 seconds to look at the post and you've seen that somebody is being welcomed into the group, it will take you 2 more seconds of your time to at least write welcome. That's all you have to write. Don't have to write a big old long welcome to the group, team thing, anything. Just a simple welcome works. Group activity. The group is there for you to post questions so other people can help you. Use it to your benefit. The group is not part of the $25. James and everybody had created this group to help you guys. They did all your footwork for you, pretty much. When James joined Explosial, he knew nothing about internet marketing. He would spend hours and hours on Google, YouTube, and any other site out there that would let him know how to promote these groups. When he got with Infinity, with Courtney and Jen and Otis, they all decided they were going to do this to help their downline. So all you have to do is implement the training. Another thing is negativity. I'm tired of people posting negativity in the group. I'm sorry. We surround ourselves with positive people. I have even stopped talking to members of my own personal family because of negativity. I'm not saying you have to do that. Just remember that you can only be as positive as the people you surround yourself with. So if you have somebody constantly saying something negative, you're going to start to feel that negativity in your own life. I'm just going to start deleting negative posts. Plain and simple. Branding yourself. I know that both of these gentlemen have touched on branding yourself. That is a big thing. I'm going to let you know, I do not advertise Infinity Downline. I am not a member of Infinity Downline. I am in the group to help James as an admin. That is plain and simple. That's all I do. Yes, I know a lot about the business because James has been in it for the past 8 months, and I've been by his side the entire time. We actually talked about it before he even joined internet marketing. Before he signed Explosial, we sat and talked about it and did the research together. But I see a lot of you posting almost word for word what James posts when he promotes. I'm sorry, that is not going to work for you. James can be the biggest sarcastic asshole in the world. Okay, I love him to death, but he can be the biggest sarcastic asshole in the world.
I can.
So if you are this, take me for example. If I was to take one of James' posts, my friends would think I was hacked. Because I can be sarcastic, but I tend to be the sweetest person in the world. I'm there for you, everything. So if I was to take one of James' posts, they're going to be like, that is not Vanessa. That is not how she speaks. She is not an asshole like that, that somebody had gotten into her Facebook. It is all about branding yourself. I have a crocheting business that I do myself. There are a million people who crochet and sell their items. A million. It is hard to get out there and put your name out there, and I have had this trouble in the past. I even have a Facebook page for it. I have a store for it, and I still have to brand myself from the other people who do the same thing. So it is not just Infinity Downline. It is not just internet marketing. It is any business you work for. McDonald's had to brand themselves from Burger King, and Taco Bell's had to brand themselves from Taco John's, Pizza Hut, Domino's, Papa John's. They all have to brand themselves from each other because they all sell the same product. So you have to find what works for you. You cannot determine your success based on somebody else's success. You cannot say, James has made this much money and he's signed 20 people in one day. I'm going to do the same thing. You have to work yourself. You have to find what works for you the best. There was another thing I wanted to get into, and James had talked about it. You talked a little bit about it. And now I can't remember.
Oh, it's okay. I just wanted to say something real quick.
Go
for
ahead,
people
Darius.
that, just because, like she said, James makes or I make this many sales doesn't mean you can't do it. It's all about making this work for you. The company is very simple. It's so simple. Like the $25, like James said, for any other company, you're paying hundreds and thousands of dollars for all this software that they're giving you. That's how you're promoting it. And also, like, all this is copy and paste. Like, I have a separate notes tab just for Infinity Downline for people that want to join, how exactly to sign up, how exactly how to set up their PayPal accounts or business accounts, everything like that. It's not that simple. People are making it extremely difficult and complaining. Like, the more time you're spending more time complaining than it is, you could be focusing all that energy into your business.
Exactly.
It's not that simple.
Exactly.
Thank you, Darius. You just made me remember what I wanted to say. You can make excuses or you can do it, but there is no excuse. And I'm sorry, you're not going to get any sympathy from me on excuses on why you can't do a post. Okay? I'm going to tell you this. I have 3 children. James and I have 3 kids. They are all out for the summer. We don't have a babysitter to watch them while we do this. We take care of everything ourselves. I am also a full-time college student, and I have my crocheting business on the side. Plus, I help James with his. Okay, there are times I want to pull my hair out during the day because I have 3 kids who want my constant attention. My youngest is going to be 4, and you can ask James, he is a big mama's boy. He is constantly up my butt. I'm not going to lie. If he can, he will sit by my side. If he was allowed to, he would probably be sitting right here next to me right now. Okay, I have 2 girls that are going to be 6 and 9. They are the exact same way. We are constantly telling them to stop fighting, whatever. They're kids. That's what happens. There are no excuses. Yes, I know people have kids. I know people have lives and jobs. I have it all too. I have a life. I have a job. I have my business, schooling, and James's business to help out with. Now, I don't have to, but it takes the pressure off him having to do everything. Okay, so there are no excuses. You can't say, "Oh, I can't do this post because I have a paper to write for school." I post all the time on Facebook, whether it's pictures of my kids or just stupid stuff we're doing around the house, having a lazy day. I have to write a paper. I have to write 2 papers every week, due by midnight on Saturday. So you can't make an excuse. You just have to find the time to do it. Business is all about time management, doesn't matter what you're in. I had to learn that from the beginning when I started school again. You have to learn to manage your time. If you have a prospect who is talking to you and all they're doing is asking questions that are, you've sent them the videos and they just keep asking questions and keep asking questions, you're gonna just eventually have to move on. There is no reason to waste your time with somebody like that. Either they're going to continue to sit there and watch you and get tired of it. We've had friends do that. They got tired of it. They joined. Or they're just not, it's not for them. Plain and simple. Start branding yourself and get yourself seen by other people. Okay? I know some of you guys have lives like you have issues like loved ones passed away. I understand you're grieving. Take your time you need. The business is not going anywhere. I'm not talking to the people who have obligations like doctor's appointments and stuff. But like James always says, if you have time to take a picture of you making a duck face and posting it on Facebook, which I'm pretty sure you guys have seen my duck face pictures that James takes of me, you have time to say, making money from home today. Making money from home while taking duck face pictures.
Okay,
turn everything into something positive.
Hang on, I'm going to stop you right there. With that point that you just brought up, guys, it doesn't take any more time to make a business post than it does for you to make any kind of post. So, with that being said, if I got someone in the group complaining, hey, I can't get nobody to sign up, I can't make no money, but yet I go to your timeline and I see you sharing videos, I see you sharing links to here, I see you posting what you had for dinner, I see you playing Facebook games, then that means that it doesn't take any longer to make a business post than it does to tell someone what you had for dinner. It's the same amount of time. Instead of posting what you had for dinner, you could have simply said, hey, I have a $25 business that you can get involved with. It's a great product, and you can make money. I mean, it doesn't take any more time to make that kind of post than what you had for dinner or if you went to the bathroom to take a poop. It doesn't take any more time. Okay?
Guys, go through James's timeline. Look at his posts. Yes, he does it all the time. He will post what we're having for dinner that night. But he also makes it about the business as well. He will post us out shopping, saying something like, residual income is great. Contact me now if you want to be making money while you shop. Plain, it's simple as that. I'm pretty sure you've seen pictures of my kids in a shopping cart or wherever we're at, enjoying the day out at the park, making money while we... Yep, exactly, Darius. He does it all the time. All the time. It lets people know that, one, you are a normal human being and you're not constantly focused on just business. And two, that you're serious about what you do.
Exactly. You're not going to make any money in this business if, like they said, if you're not promoting the business at all. Like, the people that complain the most about they're not making any money or they're not getting any leads, or is there some type of secret formula that we're using to talk to people? There's no secret formula. All we're doing is promoting the business. when I joined the group, I learned a lot from James. I watched all his videos. I watched all the hangouts. Now I implement those into the business. I'm constantly posting up like residual bills. Well, why not have residual income? Inbox me or message me now. It's that easy. If you don't have a cover photo, or if you're not promoting the business, how do you expect people to come to you for the business? I found James on YouTube because I saw him in his car take out $1,600 in 4 days. When I saw that video, and I saw the other videos of him with all this money he's making, I was like, why can't I do that? And I never went to school for network marketing. I just learned on the fly, and I learned from James, because I had to learn on my own. Because other groups, if you join another team or another group or anything like that, you're not going to get these step-by-step videos on how to do it, or the help that they're giving. I've never seen another Google Hangout. This is the first time me ever seeing a Google Hangout. Well, I saw the other Hangouts he had with other members, but in the other group I was in, there was no Google Hangouts. There's no help. There's nothing like that. All there is welcome posts, and there's over like 500 people in the group, and you see maybe one person say hi or welcome, but everyone in that group is struggling. It's all about you taking action and taking control and making this business work for you rather than the other way around.
I don't want that in our group, okay? I want people to feel like we are there to support them. Because that's what the group is for. And we are. And let me clear this up, because I did make that post the other day about people, if you guys realized how many hours of training, okay? There are days on training videos, and I swear to you, James will get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to do a training video. I have gotten up 3 hours after he's already started his training video, and he is still not done. Okay? That would be 3 hours of his time that he made a training video for you guys. Okay? Granted, the training video may only be 48 minutes long, but that doesn't take into account that he's got to research whatever you guys need help with. Then he's got to make the video. Then he watches the video to make sure he's covered everything. And then he has to print it or post it to YouTube and post it in the group. And we can see how many views each video has. Okay?
Yeah.
And James told me earlier that the first 7 days after you join Infinity Downline videos, there's 3 parts, okay? The first video has over 400 views. The second video has over 200 and something views. And the third video barely has 100, I believe.
Yeah,
what you said?
Just a little over 100, I believe.
Okay, so that means that you're watching the first video, some of you are watching the second video, and hardly any of you guys are watching the third video. Okay, those 3 videos are going to probably help you the most when you first join. So I would watch every single one of them.
And that's another good point you brought up. Guys, I've said in other Hangouts, other training, there are a lot of questions, a lot of information that's covered in the group. Guys, take some time and scroll all the way back until September of 2013 and look at everything that's been in the group. Look at everything, all the information that's been posted, the questions that's been asked. Numerous, different videos and motivational things that I try to do to help people, and the information is there, but no one is seeing it. Guys, I tell you, go back and read every one of them. Watch every single Hangout. That is so frustrating to me to know that I did a video last September of 2013 and has over 2,000 views on it, but yet the Hangout that I just done in January has 23 views on it. That video has been in this group for 5 months with 23 views on it. Okay, to me that's ridiculous. When I did a video back in September 2015 or 2013 that has 2,000 views on it. Okay, you can't pick and choose. Well, hey, I'm just gonna watch this for a little bit, and then I'm gonna think I know what I'm doing, and I'm off and gone. And then 3 weeks later, I'm hearing the group complaining about it now.
Okay, that's what I wanted to touch on. That post that I made asking you guys if you realized how much back work and footwork that James has done for you guys. Okay, I don't mean that we're not here for you. If you have questions, you don't understand something in the video, post it. Somebody is bound to know or have gone through the same thing or know where to lead you to find what you're looking for. Google and YouTube are your two best friends when it comes to network marketing.
Yeah.
Okay? Actually, they're your best friends for anything. Okay? I taught myself, I've been crocheting since I was 9 years old, and James has talked about this in another hangout. I've been crocheting since I was 9 years old. My mom taught me. The only thing my mom taught me was how to make blankets. Okay? And blankets are not small. She taught me how to make big queen-size blankets. Okay? I taught myself how to make beanies, jackets for kids. I made a whole baby outfit, including socks, hats, shoes, shirt, everything for a whole baby, for brand new newborn. I taught myself by watching YouTube videos, by learning what I needed to know. I still do it to this day. You can ask James. I needed to know something. I watched one of his training videos to find out the answer.
It's all about self-education.
He laughed at me because he was sitting right next to me, and I got on YouTube and watched his training video for that fact.
I'm like, why are you watching my video? Well, I want to learn how to do this. So instead of my fiance asking me, guys, she watched my YouTube video. Okay? So, I mean, if you want to learn something, if there's anything at all you have a question on, there's a YouTube video that's going to teach you how to go about doing it. I didn't know anything about network marketing. I did not know anything about the industry. Everything I learned, which I'm still learning today, come from YouTube videos. Watching other successful people, watching other techniques, watching other strategies, watching and learning. Self-education, just like Darius said, I try to do it at least 1 to 2 hours each and every day, 7 days a week. There's no one in the world that knows everything, okay? No one. I mean, if they did, it would just be unfathomable. There is nobody that knows everything about business. It's all about, if you want to be successful in a particular field or industry, you need to surround yourself with people that are successful in that industry, in that business, and watch what they're doing. Learn from them, because that's the best way that you're going to achieve that success. Okay, if I want to be successful in Infinity Downline, I'm not going to go to McDonald's and try to have them teach me about Infinity Downline. See where I'm going? I surround myself with people that are successful within the industry, within the business that I want to be successful in. Now, if I wanted to open a McDonald's franchise and I want to be successful in that, guess who I'm surrounding myself with? Everybody else that owns a McDonald's or that is successful with their McDonald's. It's the same exact thing, guys. It doesn't matter what business, what industry. That's what you have to do if you want to be successful. And I mean, I can name story after story. Steve Jobs, Bill Gates. You surround yourself with people who are positive, motivated, bring new things to the table, and that's going to make you successful. Okay? I mean, that's just the way it is. And Steve Jobs was one of those people that was always pushing the envelope with everything. He's not the one to sit back and, go with the flow. That's another thing about this industry. You can't sit back and copy and paste, Darius's status, my status, and try to go with the flow and think you're going to be successful. It's not. It's about putting yourself out there in the forefront, making yourself stand out, making yourself, brand yourself. And, you know, guys, at this point, after 8 months, here within the next couple weeks, it'll be 9 months for me. I've already made a name for myself in this industry. Guys, I've got people hitting me up going, you know, I heard your name, you know, months ago, and you know, you're a legend in this business now, James. And I'm like, what are you talking about? You know, I haven't heard any of this talk. But I mean, it's out there. I've already got myself out there. Once you get yourself out there into the market, into the world, you know, you're going to see you're going to see returns. You're going to see success. You're going to see the fruits of your labor. Now, guys, I put 8 months of busting my ass work into this. And like I told you, you know, there would be nights that I would stay up. Ask Vanessa. I would stay up for 2 days in a row without any sleep.
Yep.
I mean, you can ask her that. 2 days, 48 hours, no sleep. I would be so dog tired that I would just fall into the bed and sleep for like, you know, 14 hours straight. Because that, to me, that's what I needed to do to be successful, and that's what I did. I chose that, look, I'm going to try to do as much as I can in these next 2 days, and I'm going to stay up and make sure I talk to all the people, you know, that want the information. I'm going to do this promoted post. I'm going to stay up and babysit it. I'm going to remove the negative comments. I'm going to do what it takes, and then I'll worry about sleep later. And, guys, I've done it. You can ask her many, many weekends. You know, I'll go without sleep. I'll stay up all night. I'll do, you know, that's the great thing about this business is you can do that. You can set your own hours. You can work whenever the hell you want to work. Okay? You know, it don't have to be during the day. It don't have to be during the evening. You can stay up all night. You know, you make your own schedule. But the fact is, you have to put the effort into it. Okay? And I mean, once you put that effort in, it's basically a duplicating process. I mean, like I said, I got guys hitting me up from all you know, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, because I've already got myself out there. People's been watching me for 8 months, so they're like, "Oh my God, you know, this guy's serious. This guy's successful. I want to join him." And you know, that's what happens, guys. If you dedicate yourself to this, I want you to mark yourself a goal and then look back on yourself 6 months from now. 6 months from now, this is May going into June. So that means come June here, just next week, I want you to look back at Christmas time and go, wow, where I've come from in 6 months, and wow, you know, look where I'm at now, and people are joining me left and right, and the business is growing. Guys, you can't give up in a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months. You have to keep going. And you know, it's a constant battle with any business. Okay, you know, it doesn't come easy for me. Still, I still have to put that work in. But you know what? It's I'm getting to the point to where all that time and work I've done, I'm seeing the rewards from it, and it's only going to get better. But you know, it's easy at this point to get lazy, to slack, to not do the things I was doing. Guys, I haven't promoted a post in, what is it now, Vanessa, 7 weeks? 6
I think
weeks?
so.
And
yeah,
I'm still signing people. I'm still signing people. I mean, it just, you know, when I first started network marketing, I was making 2 promoted posts a week. 2 a week every single week. That's how I got myself out there. That's how you know, new people see me that are not on my friends list. That's how I got the new friend. That's how people see me, want to know what I was doing. And then I just started sending those videos. And then, you know, follow up with people. Did you have time to watch the video? You know, a lot of them say, no, you know, I'm busy, or, you know, I got this going on, or I don't get paid till next week, or I don't get paid till next month. You know, you just move on to the next person. It's no big deal. Okay, well, you know, watch these videos, and you just keep going and you keep going. That's what you have to do. I mean, if you want to be successful with this business, you can't say something about it once in 3 weeks and expect you're going to be successful. It just doesn't work that way.
You have to realize this business is just like anything else. You have to learn it. Okay? We have a member in the group. I'm not going to name any names, but they're not as on technology as some of the other members. It has taken them a while to be able to start a Twitter account, okay? But they're doing it, and they're posting about it, and they're posting about their business. Okay, so they are doing what they're supposed to. It may take them a little longer because they don't learn technology as quick as somebody else.
Right, and that's
understandable.
Another valid point is everybody learns and works at their own pace. Just because I signed 10 people up in 2 weeks doesn't mean you're going to.
But you can.
But you can. I mean, it all depends on the person themselves. You know, I mean, Darius here, hell, he's added more people into the group than I have in the past 2 months. You know, simply because, like I said, I haven't promoted a pub. I've kind of slacked off and backed off the business a little bit because, you know, because of my family, because I want to enjoy that time with them. You know, guys, we are planning a camp.
Don't let him lie to you. He slacked off and backed off because I got on to him for putting way too much time into the business and not enough time into the family.
Right. So, guys, you know, but we're planning a camping trip Sunday, so we're going to be going Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and come back Wednesday. You know, that was all part why I busted my ass all winter, is because that way we could just take off and go do, when the kids got out of school, just go do whatever we want when we want. That is the beauty of having your own home-based business. You get to do that whenever you want, how you want. And, you know, I want to go, we're planning a trip to Six Flags. We're going camping here in the next couple of days. We want to take a trip to the Smoky Mountains in the fall. There's just so many things that, you know, I want to do this summer. And don't get me wrong, I'm still working the business, but I'm not putting in nowhere near the time that I did over the winter. You know?
Plus, we're planning a wedding, so.
Yeah, and then plus we're planning a wedding. So, you know.
That's really amazing.
But everybody, guys, everybody works at a different pace. So realize that. Just because so-and-so, you know, signed 20 people in a week doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to, but that should let you know that you can. And that's another valid point that people's brought up in the group. They've said, well, people don't believe me because they're like, well, how much money have you made? And I'm like, well, I haven't made any. Just because you haven't made any money, say, hey, look, a person on my team, Darius, has, and show him his proof. Guys, show him my proof, okay? Show him, say, hey, you know, my one of the team leaders that provides hangouts and training for you, he's made over $30,000 with Infinity Downline. Use my proof. You know, I don't care. There are people making money with Infinity Down. Just because you haven't made any money yet doesn't mean that there's not people that's surrounding you right now in this group that's not making money. Okay? Me, I'm making money. Darius is making money. There's other people making money. Use their proof then. Okay? Don't use the excuse as, well, I haven't made any money, so how am I going to show them I made money? You don't have to use people of this group, people that's on your team, other successful people. Okay? I had one guy write me, and that joined my downline. He's like, well, this guy wants to know how much money I made. Should I lie to him and tell him I've already made thousands of dollars? Guys, I'm not gonna tell you what. You know what I told the guy? I said, it's your business. Run it how you want. You know, that's up to you. I'm not gonna tell you to go lie to someone. What I'm telling you is there's other ways of going about doing things. Okay, it's your business. You can run it how you want, plain and simple. But there's too many success stories. There's too many people making money. Okay, you don't have to go lie, you know, and say that you made X amount of dollars. Okay, because there's too many people that's already made X amount of dollars with Infinity Downline. Okay, that's what I did when I first started. I used other people's proof until I started getting my own proof. Okay, so that should answer that question.
And also, I was trying to add that I don't have a problem. I already do it for a lot of people in the group. If you have a prospect that you have, and he or she's interested, or they're kind of skeptical because, like they said, like they want proof or anything like that, I don't mind you adding me to the chat and having a group chat with them to basically reassure them that this company is not a scam, that this company has hundreds of thousands of members, this company has a A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau, and that it's not a scam or anything like that. Help is in the group, and that's what makes this group so amazing compared to any other group. Is that I promise you, no other group is like this. No other group's gonna have Vanessa admin the group and watching everything that everyone does and welcoming everyone into the group and having James step-by-step video. Like you said, like if you would count the hours of how many of those videos he has times how many hours are in a day. I'm pretty sure it goes days and days or weeks of even
Yeah.
the videos. And if you know anything about making a YouTube video, it is extremely difficult making it. It's not actually difficult to make a video, but to make one that long and to cover everything. And I can only imagine how many times he had to do that video over and over because in the videos there's
Right.
no edits. There's no
Right.
edits in this video. It's raw and uncut. Just straight him telling you everything you have to do and what your prospects have to do. Just copy and paste. That's all it is. And also you should make a separate notes tab, like you said, for the company so that it cuts down on you explaining everything a million times to 6 hours to this person doesn't even join, rather than make it 5 minutes to where you send it to this person, and then the next person you can get them. Because right now, like while we're doing the hangout, I have 35 messages sent to my inbox right now of people sending messages saying, "Oh, I want to make money. I'm serious about this," or "I see your posts all the time. I want to join." Because to be honest, like they said, your family and friends are not going to believe you, and that's what kills me. It's like I've known you for this long. Like, why would I scam you? Like, and
Mhm.
$25, like that's nothing. Like James said,
Exactly.
it's 82 cents a day. I made
Right.
more money with people in the group that I never met in my life than my actual friends and family. And that's just how network marketing is. And I
Yep.
do
Same way.
suggest that you do connect with people that are other network marketers and other success stories in Infinity Downline. Like, I watch all of Courtney's videos. I watch Otis's videos. I don't know if you guys know Jacob Hartley. He's another top leader, too. He made 44 sales in a day. Like, you can do it. If we can do it, you can. It's all about having that willpower because, like I said, this is a job, and there's nobody waking you up at 6 o'clock in the morning saying, "Oh, you need to go do Infinity Downline. You need to clock in. You need to punch in, or anything like that." It's all based upon you and your efforts and how much action you're gonna take to do it. Because I
Yep.
take it serious like I'm broke. So if you have that mentality that you have no
Yep.
money and that you want to make money that bad, then that you're gonna be successful. It's not the business. The business sells itself. $25 is nothing. 82 cents a day. I mean, like you said, that's a pack of gum or two candy bars from CVS or Rite Aid. The business sells
That's
itself.
that it that's less than what it takes for my family of five to go to McDonald's for dinner or
Yeah. For the
lunch.
for the whole month, we spend what is it, Vanessa? 32, 33, $34 every time we go to McDonald's.
Yep.
So, and I will get on Facebook and I will make a joke about it. I'll be like, well, I just spent my whole month of Infinity Downline membership money on one meal because it was actually more than the $25. But
Yeah.
like I said, that breaks down to $6.25 a week, 82 cents a day. So guys, if you can show somebody, my main thing is showing people, hey, look, you're already spending that money. Okay? How much are you spending in gas to get back and forth to your job every day? I was spending $400 a month in fuel. Okay, I've saved myself $375 just by simply joining Infinity Downline. Okay, I'm not spending $25. I'm saving $375. Okay, I was spending 400 a month or $400 a month fuel. Doing it now. I work from home. Okay, that's an expense that I had to pay to be associated with to get a paycheck. People tell me all the time, why would I pay to work for someone? You're doing it every day. You're having to buy clothes. You're having to put fuel in your car. You're having to buy this. You're having to buy lunch to take to work. You're spending money to get a paycheck. And if you think you're not, you're lying to yourself. Plain and simple. So, I mean, you can either spend 82 cents a day and have unlimited payments into your PayPal account and make $400 or $500 a day, make $1,000 a day. You know, that's my goal, is to make $1,000 a day every day. You know, that's $365,000 a year. That's almost $500,000 a year. You know, from working from home. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, guy. It's all about what you put into it, what you make it, though. If you're going to be a complainer, if you're going to be a negative person, look around you. I guarantee you're probably surrounded by broke people. I mean, it's that simple. I mean, if you're going to listen to people, that's another thing. People say, well, my friends and family, you know, said I will never make money with. Okay, would you take advice, financial advice from a priest? Okay. Would you take religious advice? Would you take religious advice from a lawyer? It's the same thing. Okay. Don't let broke people tell you that it's a scam and you're not going to make money at it, because guess what? They're broke. How would they know? Okay. So, you know, I wanna take financial advice from people that are already making money with Infinity App, who are making the big money, who are successful. That's who I'm gonna listen to, not my broke ass friend over here who's working for $5 an hour. Okay, so you have to look at it that way too. What you surround yourself with is what your outcome and how successful you're going to be. If you're surrounding yourself with negativity, negative people, guess what? You're going to have a negative outlook on everything. If you surround yourself with successful people, motivated people, guess what? You're going to be successful, you're going to stay motivated, and you're going to be positive every day. So it's that plain and that simple. Guys, I need to cut this short because we're already like an hour and 15 minutes into this. So, yeah, so time, I mean, once you get in here, time really goes by when you start talking. There's so much you want to cover. Yep. Guys, next week I want to get a couple more people into the Hangout, you know, but there was so much I wanted to cover on this first one. This is the first one bringing them back since what, Vanessa? February? January? So it's been several months. January. So it's been several months, you know, since doing one. And actually, Otis contacted me, and man, he was flying out of Wisconsin on a jet the other day. He's like, man, we need to get in that Hangout because he had something up. You know, Otis, I like Otis because he's always got different spins on everything in network marketing. The man is so smart. He always thinks about, you know, let's try this. And that's how he's become successful, is because he's constantly trying something new. And, you know, we talk to each other and let each other what we're doing. And, you know, well, hey, I tried this didn't work. And he's always telling me, James, did you go here and look at this? James, go over here and look at this on Google. Well, you know, he's constantly telling me new things to look at. And, I mean, that's what you got to do in this business. Surround yourself with positive people, communicate with them, share ideas, share techniques, share strategies, and you're going to be successful.
You can learn things from people in the group too. Darius could teach you something you didn't know about. Like,
well, he taught me something tonight already.
Exactly.
About the you know, the Google thing.
Yeah, I didn't know about that either. But there was also another member who posted up a link and said, here's this. I didn't know anything about it. So the group can be beneficial to you, and we are there for you. However, I'm going to say this again. If it's obvious that you have not watched the training videos, the answer you are going to get from us is to watch the training videos. Not to be mean, but most of the time, the answers are already there. Okay? We get asked the same questions all the time.
It just gets annoying. The same questions over and over when they're in their videos. And if they're not in the videos, Google and YouTube, like, they answered everything. If you want to know how to tie your shoe, how to comb your hair, how to walk right, how to turn left, like, it teaches you everything.
Okay. And then another thing is that everything's covered in the videos. So it's obvious if you haven't watched it. So yeah, that's going to be my most answer. Watch the videos. If you don't understand after that, more than be more than happy to post in there. Then there's you can learn something from everybody in the group. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a minute. And just don't be negative. Don't be negative. If you post a question and somebody asks you to explain further, most likely it's because they didn't understand what you're trying to ask. Just don't be like, well, never mind, don't help me then. I'll figure it out on my own. That's not what they're trying to do. They're trying to understand what you're trying to ask. Okay, I get it all the time. I post something and people don't understand what I'm trying to say because they misread it wrong, or it makes no sense to them because it makes sense to me. Everybody thinks differently.
Right.
So nobody's trying to just be like, well, I don't know what you're saying, so they just might need you to explain further on what you're getting on.
Okay, guys. Well, like I said, I'm going to wrap this up for this evening. Guys, you know, if you guys are going to attend the Hangouts, if you're going to watch, you know, the recorded versions, and guys, you're going to use these to your benefit, I will continue to be doing them every week. But, you know, if I get back to the point where I see nobody's watching them, nobody is using them to their advantage to be successful, you know, there's no point in me doing them. Like I said, you know, I take hours out of my personal schedule to do these to help you. It's not benefiting me because I already know how to do these things. You know, I already know this information. I'm just sharing it with you so you can be successful. You know, I could be a greedy bastard and, like Darius said, absolutely have no training in here, no hangouts, no help whatsoever. You know, and you know, I'm trying to help everyone. That's what everybody's not getting here. I mean, it's totally up to you what you want to do with this information. The information is there for you at your fingertips, simply for you to use. But, you know, as long as we got viewers that are going to tune in, you know, I want to get different members rolled in and out of the Hangouts. You know, I'll constantly want to be learning things from even new people, okay? That is the whole point of doing the Hangout, is to talk about strategy, talk about techniques, what's working, what's not working, you know, and explain things to where everybody can understand them. So, you know, as long as people are going to continue to view them, are going to continue to watch the recorded versions if they couldn't attend live, I will continue to do them every week. Guys,
I want to say one more thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. You got to remember, everybody in there has a life, whether it's kids, work, everything. Everybody has a life. They have other things, and they're promoting their own business. So if somebody cannot get to you right away, if you post a question and somebody does not answer it, go ahead and go under there and comment, and just comment a star, a number, something. It bumps it to the beginning of the group because maybe somebody didn't see it. Okay, you can't just constantly message people one right after another because they might be busy. Everybody has a personal life. So take it upon yourself to go to Google and try to search it yourself as well. You have to take initiative for your own business as well. The group is there to help you and support you, but you also have to be able to research it for yourself if somebody cannot get to you right away. That's all I wanted to say, because everybody's got a personal life, and you know, we might not be able to answer you right away, but we will get back to you.
And like I said, guys, you know, you might message me. It might be a couple days before I can even get back to you. I try to always get back to everyone, you know, when they message me. It might not be that day. It might not even be the next day, but I will get back to you. You know, that's a promise. But, you know, I kind of prioritize, you know, as the messages come in, you know, who do I need to get back first? You know, guys, me doing that and me just simply trying to help other people in my business, okay? You have to realize that too. You know, I'm trying to promote my business just like you are. And like I said in the last training video, I'm a member of Affinity Downline just like you are. So that means I have a business to run just like you do. I can't sit, you know, in the group or sit in a chat box and try to help you all day long. You know, don't get me wrong. I will try to do whatever I can, but you have to realize I have a family, I have a business, you know, as well. So.
And that's what I was trying to say. There's times when James gets messages, and we'll be out, whether it's a doctor's appointment, enjoying the day out with the family, and he'll get messages, and when he doesn't respond right away, they automatically message me to tell him to message them. If we're out, there's sometimes we don't get cell service where we're at, so we don't even get the messages. So messaging me because he didn't respond to you like 2 seconds earlier is not going to get you a quicker response. Okay? That's what I'm saying by you might have to take initiative for yourself sometimes to research or go through the training again. It could be answered. You could have missed it in the training videos. I know I've had to watch one of James's training videos 3 different times because I missed something. Okay? So, like I said, everybody's got a personal life. You can't, we can't be there all the time to help you. But we will do as much as we can. Like James said, we're planning a camping trip. We'll be gone. We don't get much cell service where we're going. So if there's a chance that we do have it and you do message us and we can get to you, then we will respond to you, but you might have to take it upon yourself or post in the group or research it yourself.
Exactly. We're not the only 3 people in the group. There's 80 plus people in the group. There's Google, YouTube. You can always post in the group, like I said. There's 80 people that will help you. I mean, we are not Infinity Downline. Like when the website goes down as well, like I get a million comments about that.
That's me too.
Questions about that too. If the website's down, the website's down. It just means that there's too many people on the server, or for whatever reason, the website's down. Just wait. I know I had problems with the website plenty of times, and people want to sign up, and they're like, "Oh, domain error or max signups or
max users, max user connections,
James has had that problem for 2 days straight one time. Okay, 2 days straight he wasn't able to get onto to the Infinity website.
Yeah.
And he made a video about that, about making an Infinity Downline support ticket. Like if something's, I mean, he made literally a website, a video for everything. Like it's unimaginable how much help he's helped me and others. Because every one of the questions that y'all ask me when if James not available or if y'all not messing with Vanessa or anything, I send you straight to James's videos. I mean, it explains everything. I mean, my little brother, he can do it, and it's just step by step and just breaks it down.
Yep.
I mean, if he can do it, then we're all grown men and women here. I know you guys can do it, and if we're successful, I love seeing when people post their welcoming posts or they're getting numerous people in one day. Like, I want to see our success story. We are the next success stories.
Exactly. Well, Darius, I appreciate you being in this hangout this week. I would love, time willing, your schedule, I'd love for you to, join in another one. And I don't know, since we are going on the trip next week, I don't know exactly what day next week. I was on a set schedule of doing them every Monday night. I believe at what time was that, Vanessa? Like 8 p.m. I believe, but 8 or 9 o'clock. Yeah. But anyway, I will continue to do these every week, and I will post it to the group. What day, what time, and I will always try to post a day ahead of time.
I'll post another poll in there about what time would be best for the majority of the group to watch it live.
Okay.
Just go ahead and click the little circle on which one would work best for you, and then comment on the bottom about what works best.
Right.
That seemed to work pretty good this time.
All right, that'll work. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. Thanks for joining us tonight. I hope we was able to help answer some questions. Guys, I'm going to be making more training videos, bringing into the group constantly, new things that I find out in the industry, information, strategies, techniques, information. I always try to get it up to you so you can be successful. So, guys, remember, you define your own success when it comes to this business. So with that, I'm going to close, and we will see you next week. I will post up in the group the day and the time. Like I said, Vanessa said she will do the poll, and we will do another one next week, and we will continue to do these every week to try to help everyone. All right, guys, have a successful night, successful day tomorrow, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.